Well, there were snipers. There were snipers, and I wondered a lot about, are there crosshairs on us? and in particular, if we were waiting late at night at Tinshaw Ramp, there's a bench, and it was lighted, and it was an asphalt road, and then it went into a jungle and went up a hill. And I thought, my gosh, there's a lot of places to hide. And so that was me just worrying about that. And I did go to Monkey Beach to, I met a friend who was, he was stationed on the YR-70. I met him at an EM club, and I had a policy that I didn't drink too much, but I violated a little bit that night. Got pretty nervous, headed back, because before I knew it was late at night, and I had been drinking some beer, and I hitchhiked a ride. I think I had maybe 10 or 11 miles to go from Monkey Beach to Tinshaw Ramp, which was just beyond Camp Tinshaw. And I got a ride in an Air Force pickup. They took me partway, went to a radar site, dumped me out in the middle of nowhere. And I was walking back in there, and I could hear a little motor scooter coming. It was like a 50cc motorcycle. And a Vietnamese person, black hat, black pajamas, picked me up. Took me to Tinshaw Ramp. And so I was nervous that night, really nervous. But it turned out okay. And the closest call I had was actually after the war zone. We're headed home, and I had a work order to help replace a panel on a Mike boat. A Mike boat, we had Papa boats and Mike boats, and the Mike boats were the bigger of the two. And one of the Mike boats had a rusty instrument panel. I unhooked the wires, shifted around the panel off, and he had me hold the new panel in place while he tack welded some studs. So I shut my eyes, didn't have a cap on, we were at sea, salty mist, and I'm holding it with my left hand, and my eyes shut, and counting the flashes. And he really, I was waiting for him to say clear, and he didn't. He tipped his helmet back, and the stinger and the welder touched me in the forehead, and everything went white, and I opened my eyes. I'm in a stretcher, and they're running for sick bay with me. And I could feel something in my mouth. And when I was a small boy, I used to rabbit hunt with a single-shot rifle. Gloves, I couldn't handle the bullets, so I put bullets in my mouth and spit them in my glove to reload with. And I thought for a minute I had 22 bullets in my mouth. Got me on up to the hatch, and I started coming around. I said, I can walk. So they helped me to sick bay, and the doctor shined light in my eyes and had me open my mouth. He looked in my mouth, and he goes, holy Christ. He took his forceps and he started dropping fillings into a tray. And it blew the fillings out of this part of my jaw. So it apparently came in my left arm, took only the bottom fillings out, and lights out. So that was probably the closest call. Like the doc said, he said that was a very close call. And so the next morning at quarters, division officer, Lieutenant Jan Harris, said there have been 58 people electrocuted to date in 1967 in the Navy, been killed by electrocution.